It takes a lot of people, as you've seen today, to put all this together, and they do a great job with it. My name's Ryan Stender. I'm the technical director, lighting designer, stage manager, truck driver for the South Carolina Ballet. Today, I would say, was a medium load-in day, so it's kind of a roll of the dice is what we get when we come into any given theater. So we laid the dance floor, we re-gelled some lights for colors that match our costumes and sets. We've hung all the backdrops, 16 sets of legs and borders, and 5 backdrops. They're working on the snow bag now. We've got a street scrim you can kind of see downstage. It's all hanging, ready to go for a rehearsal tomorrow. For me, I've done it so many times, it's kind of autopilot. You know, the things go where they go. The guys know the show. These stagehands have done Nutcracker with us for 5, 10 years, some of them. Our crew that we travel around with has done the show for a month straight now, so they've got it down. We do the show in all sorts of different venues, all different sizes, all different communities, and that's really part of what keeps the job interesting, is getting to go to these different places, and it really makes the Coger Center feel like home when we get to be back here. We're always glad to come here. Oh, we've been all over. We've been to Meridian, Mississippi this year. We've been to Carrollton, Georgia. We've been to Savannah, Georgia. Sumter was the very beginning of our tour. That was the first city we did back in November. My favorite part is designing the lights and getting that right look for each scene and those smooth transitions in between, subtle changes. Getting to see it kind of transform the dance space into somewhere that you believe is the land of the sweets.